Alright, folks, happy February. Been away for a bit, because it's been surgery time and surgery recovery, but affording myself a little bit of a break to check out the new Yakuza, the new Like a Dragon, as the rebranding officially goes by. Just need game itself to pop up and say hello to Rearrange Living Space, which had to, since playing surgery recovery nurse and having to accommodate 2.5 in this room now. So things might sound different. Audio took a lot of work to get right. It was way echoey when testing today. Actually had to invert the polarity on top of a few other physical changes just to get the echoes to stop. And so now, brand new Like a Dragon. I have no idea how long the stream is going to be, because still have my recovery nurse responsibility duties to do. But been waiting for this one. They could have spent all January releasing it. They had to wait till after we started. I thought this was the intro when I turned this on just long enough to capture it, test some audio stuff. They're doing the Marvel thing, with the history of the franchise in the studio introduction thing. No cool cinematic intros. I kinda miss when they would. New Game Plus added because I am the sucker and actually bought the slightly more expensive tier when this is already a somewhat expensive game, thanks Sega. Settings, anything would change. Battle speed, I could slow things down during battle. Oh yeah, because it's RPG, right? For some reason I forgot that the series advanced to officially full-on turn-based RPG as of 7. Vibration? Is that keyboard vibration or mouse vibration? Controller sensitivity, we'll see. Mouse sensitivity, we'll see. Orientation fix, what's that supposed to mean? Subtitle size, let's make them larger for stream purposes. Speaker name. That risks spoilers, doesn't it? We'll figure it out. Subtitle background. Background of movie scene subtitles? I see. We'll make it dark. Blood level. I can only go from mild to normal, so keep it normal. Okay. Are those my only settings? For game settings. Display settings. Brightness should be fine. Graphics settings. I favor VSync off. We'll see field of view. Yakuza games have never given me motion sick, but it's good that they have that. That's sort of the basic things you can do to minimize on motion sickness. Everything else should be fine, I'm sure. DLSS, what are you? Okay. It's fine. Confirm is E. Then back audio should all be fine too, yeah? Incoming message tone settings, but they don't let us hear the tone. Audio language. Naturally. Alright. 10 minutes into stream, let's get into it then. He's playing his crime game, I'll be playing mine. Eh, a little bit brighter. Actually like to see my games. A work of fiction? No way. Terms appearing in the work are also fictional. Give myself a quick tech check here. I'm pretty surprised to find that Comcast has actually been behaving so far. It's been raining sea, and Comcast never gets along with rain.
Mind the road now. There are dogs on the loose around here.
We're out here awfully late.
True, but I'd say the meeting was worth it.
Okay, so that's what they mean by cutscene, subtitle, background. Maybe I'll turn that off then. I assume it'd be like strike text, not strike text, but like the outline around the text.
With all the homeless around these days, there's no shortage of mouths to feed. And tonight marks a big step forward in solving that.
I suppose you're right. But dear, I did want to talk about Bryce.
This guy not paying attention, driver.
Someone's out there.
But he was a ghost.
No!
I think they're dead already, buddy.
Power finished. Time for your reward.
One more bullet to go. Goodbye, LA Noire detective. Wait, no, that's not quite the Eleanor guy. That's a Cyberdyne Connor guy. Sorry, Mason. Connor's died yet again. Am I looking at plant fibers or? Looks like I am. What was it, Yakuza 5 that had the memes about the super highly realistic bread? Now it's ants and leaves. Because the ant being super realistic, I can buy that, right? It's got all polygons and such, but that's a lot of focus on the leaf fibers. Where did they find my keyboard? Careful, agent. Kill the ant! I was just gonna say be careful.
少々お待ちください。履歴書を確認しておりますので。お待たせしました。
I can't read Japanese, is it good?
佐々木さん。
Is he getting hired?
私、今回担当を務めます。
Man is an actual literal billionaire as of Yakuza 7. And they have him working the desk at Hello Work.
春日と申します。よろしくお願いいたします。
Hello Work contractor, huh? Well, I guess he was a very community-minded person, so.
そうでしたか。それは
And he's cleaned up. He's cut his hair. I thought he shaved, but no, his haircut. It's gotta come back, right? Surely. Actually, I have Uber Eats in the menu.
で、どんな仕事回してくれんだい、春日さんよ。
その前に佐々木さん、
This is a dream, right? He's gonna wake up and he's not doing the desk job.
勤めだったとのことですが、
そう書いてあんじゃねえかよ。
室井興さんは暴力団横浜日渡会の廃品回収部門を担うフロント企業で、社員はすべて組の構成員のはずです。
Surely that's not an issue. He was also Yakuza.
詳しいね。
室井興さんを会社都合により退社と書かれてますが、これは日渡会が先月解散したことに伴う廃業かと思われます。そういありませんか？
ああ、そうだけど。
では室井興さんにお勤めだったということと、その立派な彫り物とを合わせて考えますと、佐々木さんは足を洗って間もない元暴力団員なのでは
I'm
あ
not
りま
gonna
せん
pull the
か？
ladder out from behind you, are you,
だ
Ichiban?
ったら何なんだよ。
そのことを履歴書に記載する必要があります。
Maybe they get benefits for trying to go clean.
なことバカ正直に書いて誰が得すんだよ。
少なくとも雇用主は事前に把握しておくべき情報です。
Now it's just criminalizing him twice.
そういうおままごとはいいんだって春日さん。こっちは例の噂聞いてきてんだ。
例の噂とは？
あんたが俺みたいな元ヤクザモンに割のいい仕事回してるって話だよ。浜の駆け込み寺って評判じゃねえか。
Who's been doing good work, so what's the
何
issue?
のことでしょうか？私は一階の職員に過ぎません。
だからそういうのはいいんだって。こっちも暇じゃねえんだ。
であればまずは履歴書を書き直すところから始めましょう。何か記載できる資格はありますか？あれば求人の幅が。
だからそういうのはいいっつって。
Closing doors at his face, Ichiban.
他のお客様のご迷惑になりますので、施設内ではお静かにお願いします。佐々木さん、私どもの仕事はお客様と雇用主様、お互いに最善のお相手をご案内することです。ですが、佐々木さんを見て雇いたいと思う方はいないでしょう。
What he needs is to find employment at that temp agency for manly guys with manly things.
お客様にご案内できる仕事はありません。どうぞお引き取りください。
Specifically to help hotheads like this reintegrate into society.
まだやんのかい？
くそ、なんだよ、話とちげえじゃねえか。とんだ無駄足だバカらしい。
お騒がせして申し訳ありません。もう大丈夫ですので、次お待ちのお客様、4番カウンターへどうぞ。
And everybody clapped.
いや、どうも。
Now it has to be a dream. Come on. It was literally and everybody clapped, Mason. No, not a dream. Just celebrity desk job guy then.
お疲れ様。
You alright? Okay. Onyx, you sleeping on his phone? Well, here it is charging. There you go. Anything else you need? Alright.
春日さん、今日大丈夫だった？
ああ、全然大丈夫っすよ。それよりすんません、騒がしくしちまって。
いやいやいや、
Been a cutscene
む
so
しろい
far.
つもああいう手合いの相手してもらっちゃって、こっちが申し訳なくて。
気にしないでください。俺なんかでお役に立てるんなら喜んでやらせてもらいます。拾っていただいたご恩にきっちり答えてみせますんで。
いやー、さすがは浜の英雄だね。頼もしいよ。
ちょっとその呼び方は勘弁してくださいって。
だって都知事と警察のお偉いさんの判
Oh
断
yeah,
が
there was a previous game, wasn't it?
まさに世直しのヒーローじゃ
On
な
a
い。
national level too?
いや、大げさだしだいぶ前の話っすよ。
僕たちは同じ職場の仲間ってだけで誇らしいんだよ。春日さんももっと自信持っていいと思うな。
お言葉だけいただいておきます。それじゃあ俺今日はこれで上がらせてもらいます。お疲れ様でした。
We get to walk yet? Or is there more cutscene? More load screen for the next cutscene for the next load screen. Combo meals. Perfect attack. You got timed hits. Sit down place for a beef bowl. There's gotta be a beef bowl though, yeah? With the previous game hyped up the beef bowls? Restaurant in Central Street, then a beef bowl. Alright, so we get both then. But first. Settings, where do I want? Graphics? No, not graphic settings. Game settings? Subtitle background. We'll put those off. Because it's not just text outline, it's like a huge box blocking things. Rank 1 of Hello Worker. Oh my goodness, look at that smile. Mason. Oh, I was gonna link you. Here. If you're gonna lean over. No, never mind, then you just sit there. There, I've sent you. This is supposed to be him as like a temp work agency clerk. New Sujimon from Oh. Okay, so what do we? All the way to level 1 though. What's the excuse this time? Because previous Yakuza games, you could like understand the levels and stats and whatnot reset because the guy's retired 15 years, the guy spent 5 years in prison, whatever else, right? This is what, like a year or so of just having a desk job? Recommendations for a shop, which menu items you've ordered restaurant, huh? Okay, so where are we going? West Central Street, just straight on down. How much money have I got to start with? Again, playing as the literal billionaire from the end of the previous game. 10,000 only? Is my petty cash budget? So probably can't stop by the Love Magic weapon shop. Then again, Jumbo Sausage is only 1,700. Massive Massage Machine, 3,600 yen. That was a go-to for like half the game in the previous one. It-chan? Everybody recognizes him now. When he first started off here, he was nothing to all of them. More briefcases. Can I still scavenge for money? No, I can't scavenge for money at the vending machines. Party member number 1? Or combat tutorial? Yeah, that's why it's a salaried position. Again, literal billionaire. The infinite wealth describes his budget. 50k is not gonna cut it. Yeah, he's being criminalized twice. And you're making it harder for a man. Just pick it up, it's at your feet. Alright, let's refresh. It's been a while since I played 7. And they might have updated the system. Select commands, attack for basic. Alright. Insult to injury. Quickly tap before a downed enemy gets up. Alright. The people's elbow. Mad skills. Unleash powerful ability in exchange for mental points. Recover the basic attacks, etc. Okay. So that's a +2 that was popping up. Activate action prompts. Input E or space. Okay. But he's almost dead anyway. It's kind of a waste at this point. Tenacious Fist. Q the moment you're attacked for a perfect guard. Well, I got 1 in. That's all for now. Then just beat him up. Wail on him. So not sure why there's an option for slower paced combat. Maybe for like getting the perfect guards in time. No cash even. I'm not gonna pick up his 50,000 off the floor. Occipital lobe to the metal rail. And he's grabbed every single last build midair. You're gonna fish it up because he might not agree with them, but he's still gonna help him out. I thought that'd be deeper. There we go.
何やってんだあいつ。
よっしゃ
Was that a used condom in his hair when he re-emerged from the river?
ーおう危なかったな金ならぶ
I think that is.
ちだぜくせえ落ちかなこの匂いほらよなけなしの5万だったんだろ
なあ、マジでガセなのか。いろんな奴からあんたの話を聞いたんだ。
For 50 grand, probably
5万で
false.
あんたが
But if they clean up, put in the effort, start from rock bottom,
してくれるって。
確かに俺はヤクザから足洗った連中に仕事を斡旋してるそんで5万つったらあれだな去年そのうちの1人から5万受け取って
じゃあやっぱり。
でもそれは斡旋料じゃねえ俺が代理でスマホを契約したんだよその実費だ
スマホ？
そいつに斡旋したのが医薬品メーカーからの仕事でないわゆる転売対策ってやつだマスクに風邪薬に消毒液人の弱みにつけ込んで買い占める連中が一時期大量にいただろう
had to go twist some arms and flex some muscle to get some mass out.
出品した物を偽の入札でご破産にするって仕事だ
そんな仕事があんのか。
かなりグレーな仕事だけどなメーカーにとっても転売屋は毒にしかならねえ
Socially conscientious RGG
っ
game.
て話になるんだがそいつをやるにはどうしたってスマホがいるけど元ヤクザはスマホを契約できね
だからあんたが代わりに契約を？
えねもっと真っ当な職が見つかるまでのその場しのぎだけどな今みんな必死に歯食いしばってんだあんたみてえに恩着せがましくあぶくぜに押し付けてくるだけのやつに回す仕事はねえ仇の世界に戻るってのはきついよな俺だってあんたと同じ元ヤクザだその苦労は嫌ってほど味わったけどそれでも真っ当に這い上がろうって覚悟があん
Again,
たにある
literal
から
billionaire. This man had the good luck of getting everything falling in his lap.
力になるぜどうだ
Granted, his dad shot him in the lung or whatever, but
さ
still.
っきあんた、俺の金をあんなに必死になって集めてくれた。てっきりくすねるつもりなんだなと思ったんだ。でも違った。俺、なんつうかあれを見て、初めて自分が情けなくなった。俺は、今まで人生をサボってきたんだって気づいちまった。頼む、お願いします。俺やり直してんだ。力貸してください。
オーケー分かったでも土下座はよしてくれやり直すのはあくまで佐々木さんあんたなんだからよ俺ができんのは手助けだけだもちろん全力でやらしてもらうけどな
ありがとうございます。
それじゃあ明日もう一遍ハロワに来てくれこいつはそのための軍資金だこいつをどう使うか
His stipend, that's his own money.
間違えるんじゃねえぜ
はい。
さて
I was just gonna say, back to Beef Bowl. Did we actually get the Beef Bowl this time? Start the loading bar. Oh, cool intro time now. I haven't seen anybody stream this or play this, so even something as basic as this is a surprise to me. Got television production values here. See, everything that Akiyama claims to be, Ichiban actually is. All the less reason to keep that guy around. Loving these colors. Also, again, literal billionaire. What is he doing living? Like Majima at the start of Yakuza 0. Slightly upscale from there, actually. Did he lose the company? Did he donate all of it to Eri and her family? Because that's a big mystery now. The immediate mystery isn't so much, how did they get to Hawaii? What's in Hawaii? What's Kiryu's stupid hairstyle? Why is he back in the series anyway when he's retired 5 times by now? It's... what has happened between 7 and Infinite Wealth to lose that infinite wealth? Okay, so not living like, so Majima started Yakuza 0 as a bad comparison. Clearly, he's living like Shinada. Man, that they had to kill his dad off. I mean, it's predictable with these games for this genre of story, but still. He could have had a good thing, man. Is that the recap for the previous game? Reminisce or head to work? You want the recap, Mason? What you got going on? Yeah, what you playing, bro? Judson? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's reminisce. Let's get the content in. See what the recap is like. Oh, it's not like cutscene recap, just a bit of a brief Spark Note summary and text. I thought there'd be like a thing to catch us up. Oh well. Boss. Technically, considering the dad swap going on, they might as well be brothers. And then, because it's an RGG game, the plot demands blood. Dang it, I should have. It's the option you gave me, Casca. So I can understand him wanting to work at Hello Work, both for his own altruism, but also for his dying dad's wishes. He's got bras hanging on the clothes hanger, on the drying rack, and a few dresses in the back there. Does he have people over? Now, unlike Kiryu, though, you clearly can't make the joke that Kasuga doesn't know what sex is, because clearly, he clearly does. Wait. He's got no video games. He's got a TV. I assume that's a DVD or Blu-ray player. Couple of movies down there, but no video games. What the heck, man? The man whose driving life philosophy was Dragon Quest has no video games hooked up to his TV. I don't even know him anymore. Do some radio calisthenics. Bam, 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 bam. And done. Item box. I got nothing. Just a couple onigiri. Suit looks great. Little does she know that it's covered in river water. More and more Yokohama these days. That's the river water. Where am I going? What is my weapon for this? Just my fists? Ear? Bare-handed. Let's see. I don't have optimal gear to look at. Is there a way to check the features of my class? Features number of pro wrestling moves repurposed for street fights. Okay, so probably bare knuckle then. In that case, just head to work since love magic tends to be like bludgeoning stuff at a minimum. Because yeah, his face is grayed out there, he can't use it. He can use Gore Boots, Pure White Briefs. What does that give? Defensive 4, Defensive 3, 4 and 5. I forget what the geometric shape means. Like, the shield is clear defense. Attack, magic defense, something. Speed? Afterwards? He can use a health ring for an extra 5 attack. But don't need it. Oh, he's even good at the children. Alright, two-story. Let's see if, what's his face shows up. You have stuff on your head. Two things. There's a shiny here. And what have you got to say? Oh, that's sweet of him. Just still a few more leaves off the bushes. Iron plate. Literally. Oh, it's her! She was working the one bar the last game, yeah? What's she doing here?
浜子さんじゃねえか。どうしたい？
おお、一番か。久しぶりだね。 ちょっと合わないうちに立派な身なりになったじゃないか。
Yeah, he swapped hairs with Majima.
中身は大して変わってねえけどな。それより転んだのか。
ああ、さっきまで夜通し飲んでてね。ちょっと足元がふらついちゃった。
Capping off an all-night bender at like 7 a.m.
じゃないね。まったく。
What to say? Ease up on drinks and under his shoulder. She doesn't need a lecture. She knows what she's doing to herself. This is her choice. Give her a shoulder. Help her up.
大丈夫か。
Kindness up!
家まで送るよ。
え？ああ、平気だよ。そこまでじゃない。こんなん日曜茶飯事だしね。唾つけときゃ治る。
唾じゃ治らねえよ。変に気使うなって。
Only little
大丈
bump.
夫だって。
Tragically has no
それより
booty.
あんた仕事だろ。せっかく職につけたんだ。そっちを大事にしな。
本当に大丈夫なのかよ。
ああ、私を誰だと思ってんだい。あんまり老いぼれ扱いするんじゃないよ。ほら、さっさと仕事に行きな。働けるってのは当たり前じゃないんだ。分かってんだろ。
Again, literal billionaire.
ちゃんと病院行けよ。
ああ、心配ありがとうよ。
Now I can understand his combat skills having worn off in 3 years and having to start over level 1. How did he regress his personality, losing all of his passion, confidence, charisma, kindness, intellect, style? Personality chance improve his character? It's because it's a desk job, isn't it? It's worn down on him day after day after day. Alley-oop. Still as it fights with doors. Any shinies in here to pick up on? What do you gotta say to me? The man is somehow worse than Kiryu when it comes to technology. You got stuff. But there's no shiny anythings to pick up here? No special objects? No briefcases? Oh. Alright, enter work. Now where's Sasaki?
佐々木真也と申します。よろしくお願いします。
おかけください。
Is it actually? He's cleaned up that much. Didn't even recognize him. I thought he sent somebody else in his place.
佐々木さん、前科というのは
窃盗です。時計とか化粧品とか手頃な大きさで高値のものなら何でも盗んでました。ダチが盗品の横流しをやってたんで、物はそいつに買い取ってもらって。
なるほど。
That's just being a protagonist of one of these games. Beat someone up, take their stuff, sell it.
難しいですか。
佐々木さん、一つ伺っていいですか。
あ、はい。
この履歴書に懲罰の欄はありません。なのになぜ前科のことまで記載されたんです？
Because you told him to.
自分のしでかしたことだからです。
And that, but you told him to.
それを隠してもし仕事もらえたとしても、いずれバレて相手に迷惑かけちまうかもしれない。まっとうに人生やり直すにはそれじゃダメだって思ったんです。
立派なお考えだと思います。ご安心ください。 そんな佐々木さんにご紹介したいお仕事がございます。
Achibu Prawn starting day 1.
どんな仕事ですか？
一言で言えば万引きです。
Is he gonna work like undercover loss prevention? He tries to lift things and see if TJ Maxx is doing their job right or not. He's got a fake arm. You gotta take down notes here, Mason, sorry. Learning innovative new shoplifting techniques here.
すみません。うがい薬ってどこにありますか？あ、はい。あちらになります。
Oh, they're working as a team. I've heard of schemes like this.
あ、すみません。ちょっとこれ見せてもらっていいですか？かしこまりました。
What's the angle going to be? Is somebody gonna run a distraction?
どうぞ、こちらになり
No.
ます。
Just a basic
良
rap.
さそうじゃない？ねえ。
いいけど映画始まっちゃうからまた今度にしよう。
あ、もうそんな時間？ごめんなさい。いえ、またのお越しをお待ちしております。
Too late, they're gone, and here's your consultation fee for the security.
お待たせしました。
どうだった？
指定のものは一通り。他にも高額なものをいくつかゲットしてきました。
そいつは上出来じゃねえか。
Former Copscon security consultant now. So clearly there's some conflict of interest here. He's not just finding jobs for folks in the community, he's shuffling jobs towards his personal friends. I think Ichiban and Hello Work is down to use an audit.
サングラスが一つに化粧品が3点、それに財布にコンドームと。
早い話、どの店も陳列棚の配置が四角だらけなんですよ。
Well, that's to be expected though. They can't feasibly put cameras into every single location on the store, right, Mason? You got the panopticon element there. Knowing that there's cameras at all is enough to discourage sometimes. That's why, like in big box stores like Walmart, half those cameras don't even work. As long as you think you're being seen, you're gonna police yourself.
まあ今時こんなダミーの腕で偽装するやつなんていませんけどね。こいつが見つかったら言い逃れできませんし。だから最近はチームを組むのがトレンドですね。壁役、監視役、注意を引きつける役、そして盗む役。それくらい役割分ける連中もいますね。
コストを割いてでも安全を取る方針か。まあ確かにバレたらおしまいだからな。
お疲れ様でした。お先に失礼しますね。
お疲れ様でした。またよろしくお願いします。
どうもお世話になりました。
いいえ、万引きの手伝いなんて初めてだったからドキドキしちゃった。じゃあお疲れ様でした。
どうも。だからお前は手伝いが欲しいって言ったのか。
A hand, huh?
ええ。二人組になるだけでだいぶやりやすくなりますから。それにあのおばさん、芝居もどうに言ってましたよ。
エキストラって名目で募集かけたんだ。それが良かったみてえだな。それにしてもおめえ、さすがの知識と手際だな。恐れ入ったぜ。しかし最後に回ってもらったブランドショップ、あそこは相当セキュリティに金かけてたはずなんだがな。狭い店なのに天井四隅に監視カメラをバッチリ置いてる。
And so use the two bodies
特に
to act as a
遮ること
wall?
ないし、死角なんてなさそうに見えるんだけどな。あの場所でどうやって証拠も残さずに財布なんて盗んだんだ？
はい。店によってはカメラがダミーの場合もあるんですが、あの店はちゃんと本物が稼働してました。
I'm surprised that these products weren't tagged at least. With the little gates at the door to like blare the alarm as they go out.
それに客が俺たちだけだったので、店員も俺の方をずっと見ていた。
Need something, Mace? Bathroom? Alright. Like I said, recovery nurse duty takes priority. Daria, hello and thank you for the lurk.
ですがレジ上にあったカメラあれだけ実は少し下に
For
向
blind
いていたんです
spots.
だからあのカメラだけは店内を見渡せて
Important view of the registers, gotta have that, but not of the product.
監視したかったからなのかそれとも単純に設置ミスか
Probably not a mistake, because you do want to have eyes on the registers, right, Mace? Like cameras pointed at the registers themselves, yeah. So that's probably deliberate, but still left an opening.
にせよそのおかげで店内に死角は生まれていたんです
そうだったのか。
あとは店員の注意を引きつけている
For something like that, they probably don't need infinite cameras. They probably just need her to be better trained on keeping an eye out for stuff.
獲物をちょうだい
It's a small shop and luxury and goods like purses and like things like that. Like probably no bigger than this room for the sales floor. Jewelry, super expensive purses. Mm-hmm.
店を出て店員はすぐに盗難に気づい
We
た
have
と
a
のことです
disagreement.
がどのカメラにも俺が撮った瞬間は記録されていません
Yeah, see, she was eyes on, she realized, but
すべて後の祭りというわけです
一回店に入っただけでそこまで観察して実行に移したのか。大したもんだ。
感心するのは俺の方ですよまさか
Well,
こんな
especially
職業
given his
があったなん
past.
て
日本で1日に万引きされる総額は12億円とも言われている。
Is it using the retail association's fraudulent numbers that turned out to be fake anyway?
売店にとっちゃ店を潰すほどの死活問題。
Costs like that could sink most businesses, sure. If that was 1.2 billion for any one business, that's nationwide across all stores of very varying values. You know, there's a few things skewing the averages there. No one business is suffering gangs of roaming shoplifters.
なのに多くの経営者がカメラと警備員さえ置けば万引きがなくなると思ってる。
間違ってますねカメラや警備員を増やすとそれまでなかった死角も浮かび上がってくる盗む方からすれば余計にやりやすくなる場合もあるんです
そこで防犯セキュリティの
Arachi Investigative Services.
我が社の出番だ。
So this is where Ichiban's billions went, propping up the businesses of his other friends.
今日お前が万引きに失敗してれば店のセキュリティは正常に機能してたってことだが。
結果はこのありさま
セキュリティの欠陥はレポートにまとめて経営者に提出する。依頼された調査自体は一旦
Hired
完了だ
us
な。
for, okay. Okay, that
That
was my question. If they're actually hired to test security, or if they're coming in, stealing a few things, and then coming in saying, hey, we noticed XYZ.
先にやる。
というと
いわゆるコンサルってのに食い込むんだ。店舗と契約して防犯カメラの位置を指導したり、優秀な警備会社を紹介したりな。
なるほど
このビジネスが軌道に乗れば別に警備会社も立ち上げようと考えててな。調査、コンサル、警備までを一手に引き受けるグループ企業が目標ってわ
Are we
けだ。
going to see this glorious security empire in a future game?
お疲れさん。おう、春日。どうだったよ、足立さん。
See, this is why I think that they made a huge mistake bringing Kiryu back. I haven't even played the previous guiding game or this one yet. But they got so many interesting characters they could expand on. They don't gotta bring in ghosts of the past that have retired 5 times subtly already.
うちの佐々木は
Done is
さすが
done.
のプロ目線だ。即戦力になるだろう。それじゃあ採用ってことでいいか？もちろんだ。
ありがとうございます厄介者ですが何卒よろしくお願いします
おいおい、仇の世界でそんなことすんじゃねえよ。
すいませんつい癖で
少しずつ極道っぽさを抜いていかなきゃな。なんだその ああ、たまたま古本屋で見かけたんだな。
I can't read. What does it say?
施設警備業務検定。
Bring in a just got
今
hired
お前にできる
gift.
ことは万引き調査だけだろ。それだけじゃ心もとねえ。だから資格の勉強でも始めてみたらどうかと思ってよ。足立さんが事業を広げるときにも即戦力になる
Big
し。
heart Ichiban.
確かにそいつは心強
I
い。
do love how Ichiban and Kyoryu represent
時間
two
ができた時にでも
different ideals of masculinity.
春日さん、あんた一体何が目的なんすか？
え
Ichiban's being more like supportive, putting everybody up.
マージンも取らねえで、なんで赤の他人にここまでできる？何か裏があるんじゃねえのか？
裏か。まあそうとも言えるかな。こいつは俺なりの恩返しなんだ。
Hello, neighbor Mason.
今やってることは全部荒川組の俺の親父がやろうとしてたことだ。死んだおやっさんのやり残しなんだ。
I should have known his dad was too cool to survive one of these games. Like, not just that this series loves cutting off father figures, but it was too cool to live. The guy just bled coolness with every step.
そのおやっさんのやり残しを果たしてってのが俺の生きがいだ。まあ俺なんかがやれるのはほんの一部だけどよ。だからよ、俺はやりてえことをやってるだけだ。
マジかよ。本当にあんたって人は。
じゃあ俺もう行くから、しっかりアデスさんの言うこと聞くんだぞ。
なんだよ、今来たばっかじゃねえか。
まだ仕事残してきちまっててさ。それじゃ仕事頑張ってな。
Okay, so you stop by Adachi.
こん
What's
な
up,
時
we
間
got?
からまた仕事って。ハロワって意外に忙しいんすね。
Gonna check in Nanba next?
ハロワならとっくに就業時間だよ。それとはまた別の仕事だ。
え？
偉人町にはお前と同じように春日に助けられた元極道がたくさん働いてる。春日が仕事を斡旋した後も定期的に彼らの職場を回って様子を見てるんだ。
So it's not reintroduce the old party members one by one.
日本最大の極道組織近江連合と東上会の大解散。あの日以来仇の世界に放り出された極道は3万人を下らねえ。
Or recoalesced into different competing groups, like they tried to do in the previous game, because that's a realistic thing, isn't it? If two main organizations dissolve, not everyone's just gonna go like, oh shucks, I guess I gotta get a real job now. No, they're gonna like, that's a power vacuum. They're gonna struggle to see who's gonna dominate after that.
そのうち職にあぶれて行くあてのない連中はかなりの数に上る。
Is that the real reason that the game goes to Hawaii? Because they figure there's no Tojo, there's no Omi. Shucks, where else can we go then? Everyone else is out.
そいつらを春日が一人残らず社会復帰させるって意気込んでてな。
一人残らず、そんなことできるんすか？
ま、普通に考えりゃまず無理だ。だけどあいつを見てると不可能なことでもやってのけそうな気がしてな。手を貸さずにはいられねえのさ。
はい。なんかわかる気がします。
Still chapter 1. I would not have been surprised if that cluster of cutscenes was the entirety of it. These tend to be what, like 12 to 15 chapters or so, depending. But what counts as a chapter could be as long or short as they want. Nanba survived him. So we are meeting each one at a time. But he said we. Maybe everybody then. Survive bar. That's... It's been a bit since playing. Which one survived? Ah, right. That's where What's-His-Face was. Okay. Travel on down, see how hostile the game is. But surely, not everyone's going to want to beat up the hero of Yokohama, right? Or they will when we interfere in other people's business. They're talking mad shit when that lady behind them is about to kick their ass. Come on, Reputation, send them running. They don't know. Everyone knows who he is, except for these three guys specifically. There are objects around me. Is this gonna tutorialize picking up objects to attack with? Wasted to move within the ring on my feet. Okay. It was up to chance the previous game where exactly you stood. Get close to the bicycle, see what happens. Now, it got to a point in the previous game where you didn't want to grab bicycles or whatnot, because your regular attacks with your boosted weapons are so much more powerful than any one traffic cone could ever be. But it's early game, we could try it. So wasted to move me, arrow keys, or scroll wheel to select the target. I feel like a bicycle should have an AoE, so we're to position it for maximum. I'd say that was a good choice. Attack and approach to target indicator changes proximity bonus displayed. Bonus from close range. Okay. But would that not apply to them as well? Okay, I see the difference. Arrows out, arrows in, arrows out, and even an arrow beneath his feet. Poetry in motion, launch enemies backwards, more damage applied with walls, objects, or friends. Okay. So I guess the arrow is more so like, what could I knock him into if I punch it from here? Could I get him onto the bollard? No, not that it matters because he's dead anyway. Oh, I got a lettuce sandwich! No pickles, no mayonnaise, no ketchup, just one piece of lettuce. There will be, and a third, and a fourth, and a fifth. They'll become yet another nameless thug we fight 5 times walking down for a glass of milk. He knows everybody in town. Again, everything Akiyama claims to be, Ichiban actually is. Get to his level. Shady scumbags. Dangerous, strong, fair, weak, alright. Should I do some shopping while I'm here though? Where am I? Want to go left from here. There's the entirety of Yokohama to explore and buy things in and fight in all over again. I could be stuck here for a week, just roaming around. But Canton won't. To take one more fight. We got friends with drinks to get to after all.
わしを見下したんじゃボケが。
さっさと始めようぜ。俺の番だ。
Okay, they got weapons, but that's fine, just umbrellas.
かかってこんか。
Plus, I need the practice getting my perfect guards in. $510 monies. Again, where did his literal billions get to? That's my question right now. Everything else I could accept. But this man was the president of the #1 business in Yokohama, if not the entirety of Japan. That guy's by himself. Sauntering, drunkenly, in a suit, but he's got money.
イラつくんだよ。やってやろうじゃないか。
俺の番だ。
Burn out bully. Oh, come on, don't walk that way, trying to knock you into the taxi. Knock you into the wall then. Not that it matters, the 1, 2, 3 knocks him down anyway. 255, that's it.
上昇上昇。
I love that scowl, that's his work face. Rock swing unlocked. Is this gonna do the thing again? Where, in order... No. All the taxis are lit up. Was it the previous game that was annoying in the sense that you couldn't take a taxi to a place unless you clicked on that taxi on that quarter once before? It looks like my warping allows me to move there immediately without even having to go to a taxi first. That is so much better. Won't use it yet, but it's cool to see the system's improved already. Could I get run over still? Oh, come on! Yes! Granted, I'm almost dead, but it's still doable. Okay, where's a restaurant? Ichiban Confections? There's also a recovery spot here. At his old place. Freeze free. Ah, but the light's not green.
いらっしゃいませ。
Pizza bun. Hayaki ice cream. Natto. Get the natto for 110 HP.
ありがとう。
Can't read magazines. ATM. What's his checking account have? Current balance is 0. Where did it go? Okay, that's the real reason we have to stop at Ichiban Confectionaries. To see what is the status of relationship to the company. Ice fragments. Totally going to stay in my pocket. Earthworm, shove that in my pocket. I will take what? They got the chicken! Been a while. What do you mean, been a while? This is still our company, isn't it? I'll take one whole jar, please.
いらっしゃい。
President Ichiban. Is that in the active tense? Or like they do here, where any president of the US gets addressed as president for the rest of their life? former president. But still, he was former president of the #1 company. He should be rich. Well, it's not my company anymore. I can't afford any of it.
Oh.
So it's not literal billionaire as an excuse for all things anymore. Briefcase. Have to scrounge for other people's burn medicine. Oh no, hosts. Barkers. Knock him into his friend. Was that both at once? It was. Oh, I thought those balls were like... I thought those light bulbs or orbs I can collect. One more fight. Who's here? By himself? Street punks plural, but just one demolitioner. Hero of Yokohama, casually beating up half of Yokohama on his way to the bar. Where's my garden? I'll take 2 cucumbers, 3 tomatoes. I don't even have access to my garden anymore. What the heck? Those are my plants. I planted them. And nobody's aged a day, but they've all cleaned up. He's got shiny buttons. Medical equipment inspector now?
サラリーマンが板についてきたね。
さっちゃんの方はどうなんだ？店の方は。
正直景気は悪いね。
Co-owner. Only.
まあなんとかやれてるって感じかな。
そっか。
でも野々宮の忘れがたみみたいなもんだからね。あの店は。
Nonomi can still the most important person in her world.
あんたたちもたまには金落としに来なさいよ。
いいけど、ぼったくらねえでくれよ。
人聞き悪いこと言わないでよ。ぼったくられるほど持ってないくせに。
違いね。
はいよ。
お、マスター、ありがとう。
久々に会ったんだ。
もうサンキュー。
今日はガンガン飲もうぜ。
そんな張り切ってお前、潰れんなよ。
よっしゃ。じゃあ改めて乾杯。
乾杯. And yet they're not gonna follow me to Hawaii, are they?
今日、蝶たちは
Cho
やっぱり
could... Oh no, we don't get Cho? Maybe these guys do, but not Cho Jungi?
準備もな。
The pretty boys don't get to come with?
付き合い悪いな。せっかく半年ぶりに飲もうってのによ。
気使ってくれてんだよ。自分たちはあくまで裏
Come on, sure they can.
いつまでも関わっちゃいけねえ。
Especially Cho.
ちょっと寂しいけどね。
まあな。でも言ってることは間違っちゃいねえ。本来交わるべきじゃねえ世界。
These are made up rules we're imposing on themselves.
俺らが表の世界でまっとうに生きようと思うんなら、なおさらな。何？別に根性の別れってわけじゃねえ。頼りのないのはいい頼りってやつだ。
だな。
They've chosen
お
poorly.
前らはその後どうなんだ？荒川真澄の置き土産は順調なのか？
まあ先の長い話だけどな。コツコツやってるよ。足立さんには迷惑かけっぱなしだしな。
まったくだ。うちみてえな弱小会社に仕事なんてポンポン作れねえってのに。
ほんと面目ねえ。
冗談だよ。春日はよくやってる。一問の得に
Are
も
they
なれ
finally
やしねえ
going
って
to
のよ。
address the starving elephant in the room?
変わんねえなお前は。
そうだね。そういうのかっこいいって思うよ。
More shipping that's never going to go
そ
anywhere.
うか
うん、ちょっとお手洗い。マスター、お手洗い借りるね。
で、さっちゃんとはその後どうな
Is
っ
it
た？
going somewhere? Is that whose bras are hanging in his little tiny apartment? They heard me, mule. Did they now? Well, it's not a criticism. Even if the guys left the company, you know, the reason that like the billionaires have like space races or whatnot is because they literally cannot outspend the rate at which they get money. This man is an actual billionaire. How did he spend so... I guess it is a different currency. A billion in Japanese isn't the same as a billion here. But still, that is huge. He doesn't even have video games, so what did it all go to?
その一つくらいはしたのか。
何言ってんだよ。
あ
Ah, so it's not her
あ、進展
bras
なしだ。
hanging in his
まあ
apartment.
デートしてる暇なんてあるわけはねえ
Then
とは
whose is it? They're
思
not
ったが
his.
ここまでとはな。このヘタレ
Unless he's also doing laundry for the working gals. That's why he's also got that rack of dresses.
ちょっと待ってって。何言って。
春日、お前さっちゃんに惚れてんだろ。
いや、それはその
隠してたつもりか。バレバレなんだよ。こっちがこれまでどんだけ気使ってたと思ってんだ。
そうだったの？
まあ、あんなことは気にすんなって。
That's the real reason they got rid of the pretty boys. Not to not pay the actors for their faces. Not because they're too cool for the sequel game. It's to minimize his competition.
それよりも、動くんな
It
ら
has
今
been
なんじゃ
3
ねえ
years
か
since the previous man.
お互い散った生活も落ち着いただろうしな。そういうことを考える余裕も出てきたろう。
いやでも
んなうだうだ言ってるうちに他の誰かに取られちまってもいいのか？さっちゃんには太客もいるだろうしよ。お前が思ってる以上に競合相手は多いぞ。
でも俺そういうのからっきしでどうしたらいいか。
こんなありさま、佐々木には見せらんねえな。
Which is another thing I like about the masculinity dichotomy of Kiryu and Ichiban representing different types of masculinity. Is Ichiban's a lot more emotionally vulnerable. He's a lot more willing to drop the stoicism and be the awkward, whimpering guy like he is right now. That is strength. That is very strong.
帰りにでもさっちゃん誘ってみろよ。今度二人で遊びに行かねえかとか、最初はそんなんでいいから。
お、さすが足立さん。百戦錬磨。
なに足立さん、また悪い遊びしてんの？
He's such a school kid right now.
まあな。あ、そうださっちゃん。この前よ。
飲んだ飲んだ。
大丈夫かよナンバー。ふらついてんぞ。
しゃあねえな。俺がついてくわ。どっちにしろ駅
Oh, they're pairing up. Adachi walks Nanma to the station. Ichiban takes Sachan by the hand.
おいじゃあな。まあ機会があればまた飲むや。
それじゃあね。
人生は一度きりだ。悔いのねえようにしろよ。
足立さん。
ほらナンバー帰るぞ。
おいてくな。
大丈夫かな。さーて、私も帰るか。
Is this going to be not just shipping, but the tutorialization for party member mechanics? You're gonna get attacked, and it's gonna teach how to play with more than one character?
じゃあまたね、一番。
Too late, man, you blew it. She's already at the cab, you can't walk her anywhere now.
さっちゃん。いや。
何？どうしたの？
いや、なんでもねえんだ。
そう？
Well, bye then.
じゃあね。
さっちゃん。
ちょっとさっきから何？
悪い。よ。今度どっか遊び行かねえか。
何？もう次の飲み会の話？次はうちの店でやる約束でしょ？
いや、そうじゃなくて、二人でどっか行かねえか。
What's he got to offer? He hasn't even got video games in his apartment. She heard that. Aw, mood buddy.
終わった。だよ、もう。もしもし。
ごめん、急に言われてテンパっちゃって。
いや、こちらこそ大変ぶしつけなお話で。
来週の土曜なら。
Oh, he's in.
はい。
He's got until next Saturday to pick us some video games.
二人で。
それつまり。
楽しみにしてる。じゃあまた。
やったやった。
See, you never see Kiryu do something like this, would you? Celebration of life, this man. He's actually singing Hallelujah. I need a longer headphone cable. My goodness, I can't even look to my right without tugging at the extreme of this thing. What if the scene makes me stare listfully to the right? Then I can't do that with this. Listlessly, wistfully.
そうか、OK もらえたか。
やったじゃねえか。楽しんでこいよ。
And now he's gonna panic the what actually do then?
なんでしょぼくれてんだよ。
Come on, man, you're not Kiryu, you've got this
い
experience.
や、よく考えたら俺
For real, for
近
real?
く無所にいただろう。まともなデートなんかしたことね
Like, there's no way that Kasuga Ichiban is completely inexperienced. This man's been around, he clearly has. But I guess there's a difference between ladies of the night and somebody he deeply respects and wants to impress.
もしさっちゃんをがっかりさせちまったらって考えると
I mean, heck, you can get BJs from people in like underpasses in the previous game if you talk to them at the right time. So he's definitely got experience.
おい、ネガティブになるなよ。
デートでの失敗なんて誰にだってある。ビビらずドーンといけって。
失敗してさっちゃんに嫌われたらどうすんだよ。付き合うどころか絶交されちまうかも。
What was his theme in the previous game? When he hit rock bottom, he can only go up.
誘っといて断ったらそれこそ絶好だろうが。
じゃあどうすりゃいいんだよ。どこに行って何を食って何を喋りゃいい。全然わかんない。
As close as they've been all their previous game the 3 years after?
しょうがねえな。こりゃ俺らの出番みてえだ。
The same fun person he's always been, maybe?
そういうことらしい。
え、おめえらデートしたことあんのかよ。
まあ人並みにはな。
力になるからよ。せっかく掴んだチャンスだ。ものにしようぜ。
おめえら
恩に切る。さて、じゃあ何から話すかな。まずはデートに臨む心構えからいくか。
Hit himself up, clean the apartment.
まずは何よりも変に肩肘張らねえことだ。デートってのはお互いをより深く知るための時間だからな。自然体が大切よ。
なるほど。自然体か。
いや、それは違う。
Is that the photo from the end of the previous game?
女の子がデートに求めるのは特別な時間だ。記憶に残るような特別な一日。自然体なんかじゃなくてバリッと決めていけ。
なるほど。
Exactly, Neil. Swapping stories while bludgeoning gangsters with giant vibrators and whips. They can't still have secrets after the previous game.
伊達に人生経験積んでねえぞ。
いや、足立さんが正解ならなんでその年まで独身なんだよ。
なんぼだって彼女の一人もいねえじゃねえか。
痛えとこをつきやがる。
思いついた。今から街でようぜ。そんで俺と難波がそれぞれアドバイスする。どっちのアドバイスを聞くかは風がおめえ次第だ。どうだ。
望むところじゃねえか。最高のアドバイスをしてやるよ。さあ、全員は急げだ。
What do you get? Do we finally get party?
よろしくお願いします。
And again, whose dresses are all those? This guy's got... That guy's got so many trophies hanging around his entire apartment. He's been out. Or at least he's been in.
これからどうするんだ。
気を引き締めろ春日。授業はもう始まっている。
おお。
デートの極意レッスン1、待ち合わせの姿勢だ。
姿勢？
そう、デートってのは待ち合わせ場所に着いた時からもう始まってんだ。相手より先に着くのは当たり前。愛しの彼女をどう待ち受けるか。肝心なのはそこだ。何しろ相手にしてみりゃ、そこで目にするお前がデートの第一印象
So he wants his Nintendo 3DS out,
その印象
one
次第
foot bent backwards against the wall.
なるほど。確かに。
どういうこと？じゃあ1番、お前どういう風にさっちゃんを待つつもりだ？
そりゃ普通に立って
Do I get to pick or just watch him be his own natural door?
ああ、硬い硬い。緊張してますって感じがプンプンする。お前がそれじゃあさっちゃんもデートを楽しめねえぞ。
そうなのか。でもじゃあどうすりゃいいんだい。
いつも通り自然にだよ。そら、そこのベンチにでも腰掛けて、なんならうとうとしてるくらいがちょうどいいんだ。
え？寝て待つのかよ。
言ったろ、自然体が大事なん
And
だ。
what's more natural than a nap?
まして寝顔なんてのは相手に心を許す。
Okay, none, but you're losing points already.
まあ
前がうとうとしてんの見たさっちゃんはよ。まあ一番ったら私にこんなに心を開いてくれてるのね。嬉しい。それにキュートな寝顔。
He would have been fine being himself, but these two are going to ruin it.
なもんよ。
そうなのかなあ、足立さんはどう思うんだ。
論外だ。ベンチでうとうとだ。言ったろう。女の子がデートに期待してるのは特別感だ。待ち合わせの瞬間にも相手はそれを求めてるんだ。
待ち合わせの姿勢で特別感ってどうやるんだよそりゃ。
まず待ち合わせ場所には30分前に到着。その後黙って仁王立ちだ。脇目も振らず愛しい人が来るだろう方向だけをただ見つめる。
Okay, middle manager approach.
そんなお前の姿を遠くから見つけたさっちゃんは思うだろう。今日の一番いつもよりなんか素敵。これからいつもと違う一日が始まるかもってな。
おまあ確かに気合は伝わりそうだな。
なんだよ。そんならお前どっちのアドバイ
They're
ス
both
を採用する
awful. Sleep or just stare in silence. Personality chance. Sit and act natural. Stand and pose. I like the and act natural. Stand and pose wouldn't necessarily mean stand and stare like a statue. Play it cool and sit down like Nanba? Or stand proudly? Between these options, I'm gonna say sit and act natural. Style up.
なんばかな。座って待ってた方がその後に体力を
Conserve strength for later, Ichiban.
お前は見どころがある。そう余裕を持つことが肝要よ。
ちょっと待て春日。
You know all about keeping stuff in the tank for later, wouldn't you, farts boy? You could hear me, Mr. One Ear Open. No.
お前が待ち合わせ場所に行ってもしさっちゃんがベンチで寝てたらどう思う？
え、昨日の仕事で疲れてるのかもとか。
そう。
The missing piece of the puzzle is just don't sleep then. Like I said, pull out your 3DS, play some Link Between Worlds.
確かにそりゃそうだ。
だからこそバシッと匂う。
Ah,
これが
fake choice. He's being convinced away from my choice.
まあ仁王立ちもそれはそれでさっちゃんを怖がらせそうだからよ。普通に立って待つわ。でも待ってる姿がその日の第一印象ってのは気がつかなかったぜ。だらしなく見えねえよう気ぃつけるわ。ありがとな。
その意気だ。じゃあ次のレッスンと行くか。
I like how it's been an hour and a half of stream so far. We've had, what, one mandatory fight and one walk around section?
デートの極意レッスン2。デートの行き先だ。
おお、それそれ。そいつが聞きたかったんだ。俺、洒落た店なんて全然知ら
It's
ねえからよ。
2022. Does Yokohama still have Club Segas?
おお、デートっつったらよ。やっぱイタリアンとかフレンチとかそういう洒落たとこがいいんじゃねえのか。
No from both of them?
デートはおしゃれなレストラン。一番お前はマニュアルにとらわれちまってる。
ああ、そんないかにもな場所を安易に選んじゃ特別な一日にはならねえ。春日、お前が本当に輝く場所を選ぶんだ。
Batting cages.
俺が本当に輝く場所？そんなとこあんのか
Are
よ。
they going to steer her toward she's a hostess at a club? What is special to her than taking her to a hostess club? Is that going to be it? Or curry. Curry works
あの
too.
インドカレー屋だ。
カレー屋。
Curry of Chatty and Uncle.
100辛を頼める。スコビル値にしておよそ120万。タバスコの500倍以上の辛さだ。
500倍？
辛いもの好きどもが尻巻いて逃げ出す
Bet
化け物。
challenge accepted.
今のところ完食できた人間は一人もいねえ。そんな化け物をお前がペロリと平らげたらさっちゃんはどう思う？
辛いもの好きなのねとか？
バカ。吹き出す汗を拭いひたむきに打ち込む男の姿を見せてんだ。これに惚れないやつはいねえ。これぞ。
She did have that one hero class. That one character which of class he had.
バカ。なんで完食前提で話してんだよ。生きった挙句食い切れなかったらそれこそ最悪だろうが。
確かに。
何べんも言ってるだろ。自然体。変に無理することはねえんだ。肩肘張らずにお前が通い慣れてる店に行けよ。
そうは言ってもいつも行くとこ
Then conquered the beef bowl, the XL bowl, 3 times each.
だったら牛丼屋でいいじゃねえか。
え、デートで牛丼屋かよ。
If it's good enough for Kanika
デ
man.
ートに決まりなんてね。大切なのはリラックスしてお前らしく接することだ。それには生き慣れた場所が一番なんだよ。
まあ確かにイタリアンやらフレンチじゃ緊張して俺らしくどころじゃねえかもな。
バカ。牛丼屋なんてカッコつかねえだろ。100辛食って男見せろ。
カレーと牛丼以外に選択肢はねえのかよ。
そうやって悩んでたら当日も優柔不断な行動になるぞ。
Hurry up and decide.
バシッとどっちか選べ。
My next choice, curry or gyudon?
まあ
If I gotta
ど
choose.
っちか選べっていうなら
Usual beef bowl or be brave. Eat spice level 100 curry. Well, I guess it's gotta be.
牛丼一筋300年早いのうまいの安いの。
どっちか
Confidence up!
牛丼屋かな。
おい、嘘だろ。デートで牛丼屋って。
よく考えてみたらよ、俺が黙々と激辛食ってる間、さっちゃんは何してんだ？
そりゃお前の勇姿を見つめてるんじゃねえのか。
I like where he's coming from, but not for this.
それさっちゃん楽しいかな。デートの目的ってかっこよさをアピールすることなのか？
他に何があるってんだよ。
いや、せっかくなら会話を楽しんだり、そう二人で楽しめねえとしょうがねえんじゃねえかなって。
それはまあその通りだ。
いいとこに気がつくじゃねえか、一番。
だよな。あ、となると牛丼屋でもなさそう
It
だ
might
な。
not be gyudon directly, but he's getting the right spirit of the idea.
さっちゃんにとっちゃあんまり楽しい飯じゃなくなりそうだ。俺なりに二人で楽しめそうな店探してみるわ。
そうだ。よくぞ気づいた。
So far, it's 2 for 2 for Nanda, apart from the whole napping part.
なんか思ったよりちゃんとしてるな、こいつ。
だな。ちょいと尺だが一安心だ。
Yeah. He's only got a confidence down of like 0.10 right now.
心構えがめきめき上達してるぜ。さあ、次は何を教えてくれるんだ？
よっしゃ、次が最後のレッスンだ。ついてこい。
Load screen. Hey, Mace. While this loads, what are you feeding for dinner? You don't know? Okay, we'll sort that later. Want to order in? Dine out?
よくぞここまでついてきた。最後のレッスンはデートの要、服装だ。
もうナンバが何言うかは分かってるぜ。 いつもの洋服
It says hello
つ
work.
まり今俺が着てるこれ
Plus blue isn't his color.
いつも通り自然体にってな
違うな。そんなの全然自然じゃない。
え
生地本来の色じゃないだろう。つうわけで俺が勧める最も自然な
Is that a natural fiber color? Oh, those.
これがデート服随分とシンプルだな
自然な装いってのは突き詰めていけば
natural.
たどり着く。この
Could
服
I
は
talk
朝
to
やコットン
Chiban
から
showing
作
up
られていて
naked?
化学染料も一切使ってない。つまり環境に優しい自然素材ってわけさ。
なるほどこういう自然の形もあるのかでもさっちゃんびっくりしねえか俺こんな服全然着たことねえし
He's not wrong.
心配すんな。人間は誰しも自然の一部だ。さっちゃんもすぐにこの素材に親しみを感じるぜ。何より環境に優しい男は好感度爆上がりだろう。
I like where he's coming from. We're talking fashion here.
なのかなでもまあ確かに環境に優しいに越したことはねえな
おいおい目を覚ませよカスが環境保護活動に行くわけじゃねえデートに行くんだ
I mean, it could have those materials, just more so in his style.
こんなんでさっちゃんの心がときめくわけねえだろ
じゃあ足立さんのおすすめは
見ろこれがかっこいいデート服だ
That is a bit closer to his look.
これはさすがに派手すぎねえか
カスがなぜホタルが光るか知ってるか
急に何
オスのホタルが光るのは求愛の
Fireflies, peacocks. It works across species.
それは生物共通の本能なんだ本能に従えカスがさっちゃんを射止めるために命を燃やして光
How could I say no to a pitch like that?
そう言われたら確か
Even
に
Ichiban's getting swayed.
このスーツがかっこよく見えてきた
さあ俺とナンバのコーディネートどちらか選ぶんだ
どっちを選べばいいんだどっちも正解な気がして選べねえ
The outfit on the left isn't even all that bad. It's just more casual looking. Casual, but still nice.
じゃあ俺が選ぶのは
So casual and still nice. Or dressing like every other host and wannabe pimp that she's got to deal with. They're both nice outfits, but between the two, going for how these two suits appear alone. It's got to be 3 for 3 for Nanba for me so far.
ナンバの方にする自然体にってアドバイスをずっともらってた
Keep
か
it
らな
natural to himself.
服装もその線で行くことにす
Or
る
the outfit.
そうかなら俺から言うことは何もねえお前のベストを尽くしていいデータにしろよ
だな。俺らができることはここまでだ。成功を祈るぜ一番。
おめえらお任せとけ
I feel like I should have gone stand instead of sit, but otherwise, I don't think it was steered wrong. Or maybe he gets the same lessons anyway. Because it's always like, I like this, but... to get to the true lesson they're in. Maybe the outfit's the only real choice? Sa-chan, like, I bet he's thinking of other girls, and he's like, Nanba, Adachi-san, thank you. Added to character profiles, but not added to party yet. Plates could be sold for good money. Okay, where am I going? Where's home? All the way down there. Maybe I'll take a cab. Hustle Boutique. How much money have I got right now? 12,000 only. Cap and insoles only. Okay, it's 2900 for the cap. 3 and 3. Willpower is what the geometric shape is. 7,000 for insoles, just to raise agility by 5 though. Maybe not right now. That feels a bit rich for my blood. But it has been a couple of hours, and now it's my turn to pee, so... back in a second. Alright, let's get back into it. Ichiban's gotta have the night of his life after all. Back out for safety. Getting attacked trying to buy fish on a BRB in Ishin was enough dying on BRB for me, thanks. Poseidon powder. Power. Boost attack and magic. Neat. Any secrets in the alley? Seaweed onigiri. And nothing else. Whee! More folks to fight. Could get some grinding in, but that'll probably be more important later on. Okay, Punkling. Could I punch you? Could I punch you over the rail? Probably not. No. But it's early, punks. No challenge in him anyway. Getting plenty of job experience. Who would have guessed that working a temp agency required a lot of fist work? That's cool. Briefcases flash from a distance. Food and general store. Your stuff was too expensive for early game, weren't you, though? Oh, he's actually got food now. I thought you sold the stuff. Maybe it's a different shady corner shop that I was thinking of. I can't go in the back to see your old friends. You know he's on the cameras right now watching us. Let's just go say hi. He knows we're here. Just tell him we're come to visit. I do appreciate everybody being socially conscientious. Oh, more fight. Oh, just a punkling not too suspicious. What I thought there might be in the options for combat speed was more so the option to speed it up. Excuse me, briefcase, it's mine. Oh, just NPC stuff. Too early for side quests, but seeing someone bent over, figured maybe they got some story for me. Did you go out over having a story? I thought I heard it out. But was it you? Was it Onyx? You don't know? Okay. He put his hand up and said hi. Was that natural? Did I do that? No? Might have been a fluke. Just gonna mash on through. The combat shall get interesting later. Shiny. More grass for my tea. These guys are literally just waiting for their cab. Ooh, level 2s. Oh, he dodged out of the way! And then ragdolled all over. Love a good ragdoll. More briefcase. Oh, right, there's one behind them too. Quickly, get the silver, then turn around. Still there? Still there. See, she thinks this suit looks great. It might be a bit business professional, sans the tie, but still, that's not a bad look on him. Cognitive enhancers. He could probably stand to use some Adderall. Where's the door off? There's the stairs. We've even got cardboard masking taped over a hole in the window in my door. This guy didn't save anything. He probably did spend all of his money propping up and establishing everyone else's businesses. Adachi's consulting firm doesn't come cheap after all. Starting a whole business from scratch? I don't think he had the capital. Guy was a retiree himself, barely scraping by with a cheap sake, right? Again, if not Sachan, whose is that? Whose are those? That's pretty festive. It's got flowers on it too. Is that a schoolgirl outfit? Ichiban. He's doing laundry. That's what he's doing. Either he does laundry for everybody, or he's been picking out presents for people. That's a lot of tissues, though. And the open tissue right over his library. It does kind of look like a storage closet. Like I somehow doubt that the printer and the whiteboard are his. So maybe this is just some extra space he was shoved into. Should I turn in for the day? Well, the combat is still easy. It's only an easy level 2 guys to balance out the one party member of himself. Nah, not even any side stories out yet. Go rest. The Hotel San Marino? That's all the way up north, isn't it? He's not wearing socks. If he had socks, I might give this one 5 stars. He wasn't even sitting. So the clothes really are the only real choice then. Aw, she likes it. Aww. He's in. First off, Gyudon. Team leader falls, losing entire fight still. Were they closed? Cool. Picked out isn't the same as calling ahead, though. It's gonna be Gyudon after all. Or is it gonna fall back to Gyudon or Curry? He's being open and vulnerable about his weakness. It's good. You know she's gonna say, where do you want to go, though? Or, I don't know, you pick. Drinks, man. She wants to loosen up. Oh. He's in. Literally just like in the dojins. It's gonna be a switcheroo. He thinks he's talking about the hotel. What is there, a massage parlor nearby? Is there a spa? Be like Nanba. Tell you how you feel. Be like Arachi, play it cool. Passion up. Shut this thing down. Aww.
なあさっちゃんよ。今までも気軽にそういう場所。
That's not the question you want to ask.
まあそうね、いつもこんな感じだけど。
もしもさっちゃんの大切な人が同じ行動をとったらどう思う？
まあ確かに褒められたことじゃないわよね。
そういうことさ。だから気軽にホテルなんかに。
は？ホテル？何の話？
え？違うの？
タバコの話に決まってるでしょ。
タバコ？
この先に喫煙所があるから一服しようって話よ。
そうだよな。もちろんタバコの話だって分かってたよ。
Too late, the cat's out of the bag, man.
喫煙所一服して落ち着きて気分だ。
大丈夫？一番。
See what smoking gets ya. They could have had a glizzy. Instead, here they are smoking it up. Talk about Nanba. Talk about Arachi. Really, that's our option here. He's got her alone. They're sharing cigarettes. Which friend to talk about instead? Nanba or Arachi?
そういや、足立さんって若い頃どんな感じだったんだろうな。
Somehow that was kindness up.
いや、俺たちが出会った頃はすでにあの見た目だろ。
But convo's convo.
足立さんにも10代や20代の
It's not like she's just reading webtoons the entire time.
たわけだよな。
そう言われたらそうね。身長も高いし、かなりイケメンだったかもね。
今度足立さんの若い頃の写真を見せてもらおうぜ。武勇伝と一緒によ。
武勇伝は話半分に聞いといた方がいいかもね。
Arachi ham things up, never.
持って話すと思うから。
ちげえねえや。そんじゃあナンバも誘ってみんなの若い頃の自慢話大会しようぜ。
もしかして私とデートするよりなんちゃんや足立さんと過ごした
He
かった？
is giving off that impression, isn't he?
だって一番ってなんちゃんや足立さんの話するときすごく生き生きしてるから。
いや、そんなつもりで話したんじゃねえんだよ。ただその共通の話題をと思って。
冗談よ。あ、そうだ。なんちゃんと足立さんの話で思い出したんだけど、前にあの二人が陣内駅の近くに面白そうな店があるって教え
I
てくれたんだよ
forget
ね。
what's all about the G9 station except for some fights.
一緒にそこに行ってみない？
おお、いいな。早速行ってみようぜ。
Bumped into my cup here, but it's tragically empty. This my electric kettle is old and dead. You don't have— no, not you don't. That face, does he not like it?
すごいね。この立派なカウンター。
That was such a
気の利
pout.
かしら。
おお。
どうかしたの？一番。
いや、難波と足立さんの紹介の店っていうからてっきりもっと大衆的な店かと。
あの二人も多分来たことはないわよ。 ただここに雰囲気の良さそうな店があるって言ってただけ。
That's what he gets for taking everyone else's advice but his heart's.
早速注文しようよ。
おお。じゃあメニューを見ようぜ。
Time to botch lunch. He can't read either. We're both illiterate.
じゃあ私これにしてみようかな。すみません、春国魚の煮物をください。
お客さん、それはね、春告げ魚って読む。
Right, two of those then.
そうなんですか。すみません。
See, dude, it's fine. If she can make mistakes, you can
う
too.
わ、やっちゃった。恥ずかしい。
Just move on or cover for her? Just move on, honestly. So she misread something. It's not the end of the world. You start making excuses for, oh, whoops, I misread. When that's all you really need. Plus, he's gonna make so many more mistakes too. For every one she makes, he'll make 15.
とした和食って来たことないんだよな。どれどれ。ほん、肉料理もあるのか。え、なんかおかしいこと言っちまったか。
うんうん。一番のそういうさりげない気遣いが。
Thinking about her dietary restrictions, gotta have them eat.
お客さん、注文どうしますか。
じゃあ俺はがっつり肉系で行くか。この皮豚ってのを頼むぜ。
Actually.
皮豚？
ほら、メニューに書いてるだろ。
お客さん、それね、フグって読むんですよ。
え、これでフグ？
どうやらお二人とも漢字は苦手のようですね。
二人して恥かいちゃったわね。
Guess we can't eat her anymore then.
ああ、いや、これは失礼しました。確かに和食の漢字は難しいものが多いですからね。ちょうどメニューに振り仮名を書くか悩んでいたところです。お二人にはお詫びの印にデザートのあんみつをサービスし
We
ます。
get drive grandma saving him.
私あんみつ大好きなんですよ。嬉しい。漢字も間違えてみるものね。ナイスアシストよ。一番。
What if? What if we go out to eat someplace and then do some grocery shopping for the week ahead? But then no, that might encroach upon 8 o'clock time. We'll see.
いやー、案外うまいもんだな。割烹料理ってのも。
ほんと美味しかったわね。こんな機会でもなければ一生行かなかったと思う。ありがとね、一番。
そうか。喜んでくれたんならすげえ嬉しいぜ。
And then fight time!
やっば。
どうしたんだ。
向こうから歩いてくる男の人いるでしょ。
あの三人組か。
先頭を歩いてる人、田中って言うんだけど、以前私の指名客だったの。
2-member party fight, come on.
キャバクラの。
うん。IT ベンチャーの社長で羽振りが良かったんだけど、ちょっと度が過ぎてさ、他の客にサエコは俺の女だなんて吹聴するからお店を出禁にしたの。
No matter how much they are getting closer.
店の裏口で待ち伏せされたりして、だから私田中に彼氏がいるって嘘をついたくらいよ。
だいぶ立ちが悪いな。
ええ。だけど田中は、君は嘘をついてる。彼氏なんかいないはずだって言い張って、今でも時々店の裏で私を張ってたりするのは。
田中が超ポジティブなのか。
Forget telling him straight. Get a restraining order. Get the cops.
わからないけど、人を見る目には自信があるとか言っててさ。そうだ、ちょうどいいわ。一番ちょっと協力してくれる？
え？
うまく演じてよね。いかにも私の彼氏って感
Be
じで。
suave, Itchy. Tell her as long as you're gonna make it official.
彼氏？そんな。
Or give a grin and say, as long as it's not pretend.
さやこさん、偶然だね。何してるんだい？
何って見たらわかるでしょ。彼氏とデートしてるの
You can
よ。
tell because they're even dressed in similar hues.
そのおじさんが？
どうも、サイコさんとお付き合いさせていただいている春日一番と申します。
ちょっと声高いって。これで信じてくれた？私が彼氏持ちだってこと。
信じるわけないでしょう。僕は人
Then read this fist.
誰よりもあるんだ。彼はサイコちゃんと釣り合うような男には到底見えないよ。
Does he not realize that he's talking to the former #1 president of the company in Yokohama? Yourself, Ichiban. Down to earth, cool and stylish. Good old Nanba, come on. Kindness level up. Hence, we've leveled up to indifferent.
仕事は何をしてるんだい？
ハローワークで働いてるぜ。契約社員でな。
契約社員？非正規労働者の分際でサエコさんとお付き合いなんてありえないでしょ
そんなこと気にしないっての。
う。では彼氏さんに質問しますが、もしもサエコさんが1000万の借金を負ってしまったらどうします？私ならポンと払ってあげられますが、あなたは？
俺にはそんな大金とても無理だ。
でしょうね。あなたにサエコさんは守れませんよ。
だけど俺はさっちゃんの話を何時間だって聞くし、何時間だって
He's actually gonna accidentally start impressing her with this
そ
talk.
れが彼氏ってもんじゃねえのか。
一番。
一緒に悩んで何の解決になるんです。二人とも不安な気持ちになって終わりでしょう。
終わりじゃないわよ。一緒に不安を抱えてくれる人がいることで気持ちが救われるわ。そして頑張って困難を乗り越えようって思えるの。マイナスかけるマイナスはプラスになるのと同じよ。私が恋人にしたい人はそういう
Oh,
人。
she's being sincere.
一番が彼氏で本当に良かったわ。
まさかサエコさん、本当にこのおじさんが彼氏
Now fight, 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 fight.
さっきからそう言ってるでしょ。
そんな俺がこんな
Again, hero of Yokohama, former president of the #1 company,
敗北を認めて今後は私に
recovered billionaire.
ああ、約束するよ。ただしお前ら二人にお灸を据えてからだ。はあ？よくも俺の恋心をもてあそびやがって。ぶっ潰してやる。やるときゃやるぞ。
いつでも行けるよ。
Working as a team. Knock back chains. Follow up when an enemy is knocked in their direction. Back attacks at the touch of alright. So as much as I can, try to aim enemies towards my allies then. Okay. Switch targets. Yeah, there we go. Don't quit moving, quit moving. Oh, it was too late, it's dead anyway. Auto battle control, and I don't want to do that. Who's next? Oh, get him when he's down. Get him when he's down. Oh, too late. Oh, I got him. You want to date her, and yet you are beating her up. Nah, this calls for skills. Tenacious Fist or Rock Swing to finish him off. Light Power Knockback or Medium Power Grapple. With high chance of a crit. Proximity doesn't seem to matter for skills. I feel like I gotta work on the timing. Only 900 yen. What was all that talk about having huge monies to support? Can I keep this suit after all is done? This good outfit! Apart from the lack of socks, you look beautiful. No, definitely not. I'll be back. Ad-lib or sincerity? And same from her side, I'm sure. So, then they do go to that one place. Man, he's all covered in beetle nut spit too. Hanging out here while he runs all the way home, gets changed, runs all the way back. And just dresses himself. Alright. Game! See, like I said, where was the nearest club? Sega. That's all he really needed? If he had a game hooked up to his TV at home, they could have just gone straight on over. Oh, they're having fun. Load screen for a couple of stills to music, then load screen again to go out of the stills with music. They didn't even go on the Ferris wheel. No, he passed all those exams. Give it his whole resume. This brings up a very good point. Of course these games have to have Hanahuda, right? When it gets to the Hawaiian side, I really, really wonder if they're going to have Hawaiian-style Hanahuda. Because there's as many rules for Hanahuda as there are people who play it. And we kind of developed our own style to it. either in places like our own in Micronesia, where from the occupation we picked up the game and then gave it our little spin, or in Hawaii, where like Japanese population settled in and then shared the game with the locals. Deals SP damage to your brain. It was not that bad, is it? It's cute. It's wholesome. He's opening himself up to her.
大して取り柄のねえ俺だけだよ。さっちゃんのことは俺が命に変えても幸せにしてみせる。だから
I could appreciate his emotional shotgun approach.
俺と結婚してください。
That's a bit sudden though.
一番
So is that why the game goes Hawaii then? It's not so much because, oh, there's no more Tojo or Omi, I guess we gotta go elsewhere, and not because the crime drama might take him out east. Is a whole game just a honeymoon? Just like how the entirety of Skyrim is a honeymoon for once you find Braylina and marry her, because then who else would you?
男数が一番。この先何があろうともさっちゃんのこと守り抜いてみせるからよ。
I mean, they have known each other 3 years, so maybe it's not sudden, but this is pretty sudden.
女なのにすげえしっかりしてて弱いとこ見せねえけど仕事して親父さんの世話して妹さんのことも気にかけて
He's spitting.
すげえと思っ
The
て
animated spit from his nervousness, getting it all out.
もうそんな苦労は俺がさせねえ。親父さんの世話も手伝うし妹さんのことでもし困ってることがあれば俺も力になる。なんなら俺が稼いでみせるから。
She wants.
さっちゃんは家庭に入ってくれてもいい。だからって当然家のことを任せっきりにはしねえ。掃除洗濯
Ichiban, we've seen your apartment.
何でも手伝うぜ。いずれ赤ん坊
Aww.
ガキの面倒も任せといてくれ。そんでガキも一緒にいつか大家さんの墓前に報告するんだ。こんな幸せな家庭を築きました。だから天国のおやつさんもどうか安心してくださいってよ。
She's not gonna say yes. She's not gonna say yes.
ありがとね一番。今日は楽しかった。
And then she falls backwards into the sea.
ちょっと待ってくれよさっちゃん。俺何かまずいこと言っちまったか。
別にそんなことないって。でももう帰んなきゃ。明日お店のことで早いし一番も早起きしないといけないでしょ。じゃお互い頑張ろう。
I feel like narratively they want the ambiguous answer that she's going to respond to positively later. But this reads to me a lot like she's closing things out early as a kind of soft rejection. That's what he should have done, loading menu tip to dine to deepen bonds first. If he ate at every single restaurant in Yokohama, then maybe, after maxing out her friendship a second time,
ったく初デートでプロポーズするバカがあるかよ。
he was caught up in the moment.
手がテンパるとこういうことになるんだな。
Oh, he's so sad.
面目ねえ。
まあけど肝がられるだけならわかるけどよ。それでさっちゃんが怒るとは思えねえんだよな。
いや別にさっちゃんは怒っちゃいなかったって。ただ急に今日はもう帰るねって。
バカ、それが怒ってるってんだよ。それも大激怒怒発天を作ってやつだ。
ああ終わったなこりゃ。ゲームオーバーだ。南無阿弥陀仏南無阿弥陀仏。
Pray in the Nambutsu's forum.
助けてくれよ。俺はもう何が何だかわけわかんねえんだよ。
デートの最中はうまくいってたんだよな。
ああ、 そりゃ最初は俺がテンパっちまってあれだったけどよ、途中からはさっちゃんすげえ楽しそうにしてくれたと思うんですけど、いや今となっちゃあん時からとっくに愛
Overthinking it, man.
もう全部
Send a text or something.
疑心暗鬼モードだ。
He knows how texting works.
もしそうならさっちゃんのことだ。さっさと見切りつけて途中で帰ってだろう。
となるとやっぱプロポーズで相当まずいこと言ったんだろうな。お前何言ったんだよ。ちょっと今繰り返してみ。
え、今恥ずかしいんだけど。
バカ、何言ったか分かんなきゃ相談に乗りようがねえだろう。俺先。
まず最初に自分がヤクザ上がりで貧乏してるとか頭悪いとかあるけど、今は真面目に仕事してて
Basically spilling his whole
そん
CV.
なにしねえって確かそんな感じのことを言った。
And the kids, don't forget the kids.
まあまあまあまあ、別にそこに引っかかることはねえ気がするな。
で次は
そんな取り柄のない自分だけどさっちゃんのことは俺が幸せにしてみせる。だから結婚してくださいって。
And the rest. And then after that, doing a lot of heavy lifting.
なんだよ。
早速来たな。
あのな、一番さっちゃんみたいにバリバリ働いて自分の人生貫いてる子が誰かに幸せにしてやるなんて言われて嬉しいと思うか。
まあおめえにそんな意図がねえことくらいはわかるが、プロポーズでそれっちゃ致命傷だな。
原因はもう分かった感じするけど、それから何か言ったのか。
And then the rest.
その次は
Come on, Ichiban.
さっちゃんが女なのに仕事とか家族の世話とかすげえしっかりしてて偉いなって。
おめえおい、今時女なのにはまずいぜ。
え、そうなのか。
女だからとか女なのにとか、女に限らず性別で決めつけるような言い方にムカつくやつは
2.5 hours in, and mostly I'm just watching a trio of old guys chew each other out.
あちゃー、踏んだ地雷は一つじゃなかったか。こりゃ嫌な予感がしてきたぞ。
俺もだよ。で、その後
Grab your shovel, Ichiban.
あとは親父さんとか妹さんのことも気になってるだろうから、俺が稼ぐからさっちゃんは
There's where you dig too deep.
バカ野郎。楽させてやりてえってことなんだろうけどよ。さっちゃんが金だけのためにキャバやってるわけねえだろ。
そんなことくらい俺だって分かってるよ。
でもそう誤解されてもしょうがねえ言い方になっちまってるって話。いくらテンパってたからってもうちょっと言葉選
Reload, Ichiban, reload.
くそ、昨日に戻って全部やり直して。
まあ出せる海は出し切っておくとするか。その後は何か言ったのか。
それからもしさっちゃんが家庭に入っても俺も家のことも手伝うって言って、そんで将来ガキができたら3人でおやっさんの墓参りに行こうって。
それで打ち止めか。他に余計なこと言ってねえか。
ああ、これで終わりなはずだと思う。
最後に畳みかけてきやがったな。家事を手伝うって言い草、これも相当地雷ワードだぞ。家事は女がするものって先入観の表れだと思われるからな。
さらによ、 赤ん坊ができたらってのも人によっちゃ結構
He did say
危険な
if.
ことだぞ。
Let's be fair. Give him some
赤ん坊の
points.
できねえ夫婦だっているし、結婚イコール子作りってわけでもねえんだ。
そんでとどめに赤ん坊と荒川の墓参りか。荒川への高校目的に結婚しようとしてると思われかねねえ。
おい、嘘だろ。俺の言ったことは何から何までまずかったのか。
So this is the real reason why the game goes Hawaii then. To escape his embarrassment.
最悪だ。俺はもうどうしたらいいんだ。
まあ謝るしかねえな。
そうだな。愛想つかされてるかもしれねえが、何もしねえわけにもいかねえわな。
そうだよな。ちゃんと謝らねえと。
And then to get into 20 fights, getting to her club to apologize.
おう。
あばよ。
And bar is where exactly? To the left? Just a few blocks. And restaurants, but no other interesting shops on the way but this. Stop by there already. Okay. So just down and out. Briefcase. But we are pretty close to Restaurant Row, but this shop isn't open yet. So no cool, expensive weapons for me yet. Not that I could afford them yet. Yet. Just a light. Thought there was a shiny there, but I can go down. What's in here? Oh, just restaurant. Nah, not important, not interesting yet. And I don't even have a party to feed food to. To get those extra friendship boosts. Bugs? Oh, just herbs. Grab the bike. Grab the big ol' moped. I can't grab the moped? Oh, come on. Has this guy not been working out in 3 years? Ooh, double perfect guard. Getting better at it. Crash into the bike. Everybody's so cheap though, 5-10 off everyone. Oh, I can't climb up the cars. Almost missed you, beautiful. Astringent gauze. Here's bleeding and 50 HP restoration. Fancy. Nothing. Like fighting an empty waterfall. Punch him into traffic. That's it. That's no knockback. Hey. If New York Hot Dogs is there, there's a Hotel Travis. Double shiny! Lava fragments and ice fragments. More shiny across the street. Hey, cool. They put the Palau flag in the sky. Are iron plates still worse and worthless? Doesn't have a price on it. But I bet it is. Just stand right there, don't you move. No, no, it said don't move, don't move. Okay. Alright, back to plot. One last bit of plot, maybe, for the night. It's almost 6 o'clock. Onyx? There you are, kitten. What you doing up there? Onyx, you wanna come over?
おお、一番じゃん。偶然だね。
いや、探してたんだ。さっちゃんのことを。
Is that a yes, Onyx? Where you going, Onyx? Not gonna sit over here? Kitten? Turn around, Onyx. This way, this way. There you go, Onyx. Who's a good little kitty? Let me move this out of the way for you. No, come back. Whoa! Don't fall down, Onyx. Don't fall down. Here. You comfy there, Onyx? Is that better?
一昨日のことちゃんと謝りたくてよ。
え？謝るって何が？
Careful, Onyx.
全然さっちゃんがどう思うかなんて考える余裕もなくて、ひでえことばっかり言っちまってた。それを謝りてえんだ。
ひどいことなんて一番言った？
Oh, doesn't just want the apology. She wants him to show his work.
に話聞いてもらって何が悪かったかようやく気づけたんだ。
And so, what did you learn?
まずさっちゃんのこと女なのにとか。
You wanna chase that thing you knocked down, Onyx?
それにさっちゃんが真剣にキャバやってることなんてとっくに分かってるのに、結婚したら仕事辞めるのもいいとかふざけたこと言っちまって。
Say the snap face.
それに家事を手伝うだなんて花から家事とかをさっちゃんがやって当然みたいな言い方まだある。ガキができたらとか子供作るのもさも当たり前みたいな話をしてた。そんでおやっさんの墓参りに行っておやっさんを安心させたいとか、その気持ちは嘘じゃねえけど。
You like that? It turns out the secret to silly Onyx pictures just with the flash on.
結婚がおやっさんのためみたいなことを。テンパってたとはいえ、俺はさっちゃんのこと何も考えられてなかった。本当にすまねえ。
Sorry, Onyx.
さっちゃん。
なーに？そんなことでわざわざ謝りに来てくれたの？
Don't eat the cable!
私そんなこと気にしてないって。
でも
Thought you were grooming yourself.
確かに最近そういうのデリカシーないって風潮あるけど、別に気にしないって。私が何年キャバでセクハラクソ親父たちの相手してると思ってんの？
でもよ、だからなんで？
いや、私たちってちょっと変わった出会い方したじゃん。ある種運命共同体っていうか、同じ修羅場を何度もくぐってきたから、なんか一緒にいて当たり前みたいな感じにいつの間にかなってて
Yeah,
さ。
like an old couple, right?
ただ、
Aww.
それって男女の間柄としては ちょっと変かなって。だからお互い普通の友達の距離感に戻った方がいいと思うんだ。心配しないで。一番とはこれからもずっと友達だ
And
から。
then straight cut to the trailer's opening, where he wakes up on a beach after a drunken bender to forget all this.
そんなわけだから一番も変なことでくよくよしないで。前も言ったけどお互い頑張ろう。じゃあね。
Onyx, you can't help that my headphone cable is so small, but your tail's getting in the way, babe. He's fine though. You wanna go see your dad, Onyx? You wanna go under this way, under his monitor? 1 year later. Oh, that's not even the present of the game. Well, this is a mood, isn't it? 2022 going so well, and then he wakes up in 2023 after that. Careful up there, Onyx. Unread. 2022, and the message is unread. Did I say November or December?
X よし、今日も仕事頑張るか。
Like he said all last game, once he's in rock bottom, no place to go but up. This is getting a bit bright with the lack of light outside.
今日もよろしくお願いします。ちょっと今いいかな。え、前にやった倉庫の整理とかすか。任せといてください。いや、ちょっと伝えたいことがあって。
Careful, Onyx. Careful.
会議室行こうか。
Come on down, Onyx.
はい。
You fine up there now? There's nothing to knock over? You okay, Mace?
契約終了。いや、参っちゃったよ。
He didn't make the cut.
更新タイミングじゃない。なんなら給料アップを申請しようと思ってたのに、昨日市役所から更新 NG って連絡が来てさ。俺の働き方で何かまずいとこがあったんですか。いや、春日君は本当によくやってくれてるよ。だけど市の財政がいよいよ厳しいらしくてね、どうしても派遣の人から切っていくしかないみたいです。そうなんですか。わかりました。今までこんな俺を雇ってくれてありがとうございました。
On the plus side.
今月いっぱいってとこですかね。数が一番最後の一日まで。
No, he's out now. He's out this week.
いや、出勤はその今日で最後にしても
On the plus side, I guess I visit all the time now as a customer.
有給の消化ってことですか。確かに取ってないですけど、さすがにそんなに残ってないですよ。それは大丈夫。足りない分も特別に有給って形で処理。
Is he getting paid for this PTO?
すごい特別待遇だよ。そんな悪いっすよ。わざわざ特別扱いなんてしていただかなくても。
Well, yeah, you'd expect so, Mason, but they're kind of getting rid of him. They're cutting his contract early. They're kicking him out the door. I know. So that's why I'm wondering, like, are they actually giving him the paid part with the paid time out? Or are they just using it as a euphemism for get your ass out of here?
俺全然働きますから。とにかくごめん。 これもおめの方で決まっちゃったことでさ。今まで本当に
Like they're straight up forcing him out. So I don't think he's.
わかりました。改めて今までお世話になりました。
He's been helping out too many Yakuza? Is that the problem? He's putting people to work and they don't like that? Because he's kind of sounding like persona non grata right now. Alright, to say goodbye to everybody with dots over their head. Goodbye, co-workers. I never spoke to you, but I spoke to everybody else. Did he? He's got that smug arm cross. Is he why we're getting kicked out?
So.
Did he put in a bunch of complaints now that we're on the inside? Well, clearly saying goodbye to all of my coworkers doesn't mean all of my coworkers because I can't talk to him. Maybe Ichiban Confections will be willing to hire him again. Eri seemed to be pretty smitten with him too. Shunned. No love lost in this building. Maybe everybody is tired of him. He's helping people get work, but the type of people he's attracting to find work for are very loud, very boisterous, very threatening to those around them. That's probably what it is. She is scared just to have him talk to her. She put in complaints too, and is afraid he's going to retaliate. And then we never saw these suckers again. Unless Hello Work opens a branch in Hawaii. Where did I put? There's where I put. He's got tears in his eyes, and it's not that they're not paying attention, they're actively ignoring him. Three years he gave to this company. Didn't even get onto a salaried position. From hello worker to freelancer. Maybe Adachi's got an ability, not got an ability, got a position for us in his security and consultation gig. We do get to scavenge up loot from the vending machines again. He's out of the job for 1 hour, and already it's back to scrounging in garbage and vending machines. Go back home, contact Adachi. What time is it now? 6 o'clock? I should wrap up pretty soon. Let's go scrounge a few vending machines then. 100 yen! That is so much better than an iron plate. Does this still do the thing where if someone's hostile, you go to a vending machine, talk to it, and they vanish?
Huh?
100 yen, snazzy. Oh yeah, it's definitely the Yakuza stuff. The gossip on the street is Yakuzas are so terrible, Yakuza are bad. I can't believe Hello worked it all that through, yada yada yada. Poor guy's just been helping out his community and finding work, and a scandal's developed around it.
Huh? Oi, あれだよな。
はい、あれっすね。間違いねえっす。
やっと帰ってきた。お帰んなさい、春日さん。え？誰だお前ら。取材させてくださいよ、春日さん。巷で話題になってるあの件に関して。あの件？
It's a YouTuber.
元ヤクザから金取ってヤバい仕事斡旋してるって件ですよ。詳しく聞かせてくださいよ。なんだそりゃ。またまたとぼけちゃって。ヤクザ専門の裏ハローワーク。近江と道場会解散させた連中が甘い汁吸いまくってんでしょ。
It would have been had he not given away all of his billions apparently.
誰がそんなこと言ってんだ。なよた話鵜呑みにすんじゃねえ。そう興奮しないで。で、ぶっちゃけどんくらい稼いで
Do they want to walk upstairs and see how he lives?
元ヤクザを野放しにするとか迷惑なんすけど。両親は痛まないん
This
す
is
か
just
ね。
Bleach Japan 2.0 at this point.
あ
Ah, that was assault!
皆さん見ましたかこの凶暴性。これが春日一番の本
It's
性です。
okay, Onyx. It's just a game. It's not real.
根っこはヤクザなんです。さらに彼の場合はヤクザを食い物にするヤクザ。
You want to come back over, Onyx? You want to come back over? Hey, Onyx. You want pets? You want attention, Onyx? I'll be wrapping up. Don't worry, kitten.
任侠も仁義もあったもんじゃない。オッケー、カット。
There you are. Hi.
カメラの前で暴力はま
If
ずかったな。
this ever goes online, but if you pay him 50,000
大変だ。
or a million.
買い取らせてやるよ。明日までに用意しな。呆れてもの。
Hey, Onyx.
てめえの大根芝居を誰が信じるってんだ。そんなの映像を編集すりゃどうにでもなんだよ。
Oh, listen to you purr. You little motorcycle, Onyx.
いいのかお前。ただでさえ
Excuse
大
me?
炎上してんだ。これ以上油注いだら取り返しがつかねえぞ。大炎上？俺のどこが燃えてるってんだよ。はあ？
Giving the money back to the guy.
お前自分がネットでなんて言われてるか知らねえのか。知らねえよ。
Onyx, again, you gotta be careful with the cable.
マジかよ。めんどくせえな。おい見せてやれ。
Aww. That's like half the VTubers I managed to follow.
この男、名前は春日一番。有名な元暴力団組員でして、4年前の極道大解散に深く関与し、一部界隈で浜の英雄などと言われています。こちらは横浜にあります正真正銘本物のハローワーク内。なんと
That position. That was our Kohai. Over at the whiteboard.
また元極道の男。
なんだこりゃ、佐々木？1年も前のじゃねえか。
春日一番が元極道に何か小声で指示しています。で、指示を受けたこの元極道がハローワークを出てどこに向かったかというと、コンビニ、ドラッグストア、ブランドショップとダミーの手まで用意して大量の万引きをしてるんです。
おい待てよ、そうじゃねえ。
で、春日がその商品を格安で買い
It
取る
was
っていう仕組
personal
みのようです
thief.
ね。当チャンネルが調べましたところ、この時は腕時計など200
But
万
not
円
enough research to know that security companies doing this little thing?
2万円で買い取っています。
Wow, careful, baby.
つまり仕事のない元ヤクザに盗みを働かせ、その転売でかなりの利益を上げてるってことですね。これが浜の英雄の裏。
Also,
いや、
this feels targeted to me so far. Like, not just targeted towards him, but this is a lot of footage they were getting. Some of those shots were in the stores as it happened. Like, I'm pretty sure the footage from Hello Work came from inside the house. But each of the 3 stores that they were testing security on, and they had contract with those companies, they could check the receipts. And then this over here, somebody's got connections going on here.
金の顔なのです。
This is just casually picked up footage. This is conspiracy.
知らねえのか、タタラチャンネルだよ。俺らから見りゃ神だ神。登録者数は
Whoa, 5 mil subscribers.
タタラチャンネルに取り上げられるなんてすげえよ春日さん。
We talking Twitch style subscribers or YouTube style subscribers? Because if it's YouTube style subscribers, that's just followers. That doesn't mean anything.
デタラメって。いやいや、バッチリ証拠映像
Careful, Onyx. That's what.
そうかい、なるほど。急にハローはクビにされたのもこいつのせいか。
んなことより、俺たちが撮った動画、本当に書い
They
て
don't for extortionists. These guys are so helpful.
わけねえだろ。こっちとら後ろめたいことなんて何もしちゃいねえ。
そいつは気の毒にな。じゃあ仕方ねえ。こいつにはネット。
Really gonna fight us?
次のターゲットのとこ行くか。
Whatever happened is posting online.
誰だそれ。
おい、頼むぜ、用心棒。
Does nobody wear socks anymore? Their feet's gonna get so cut up.
こいつ殴ればいいの？
そう。軽く気絶させるくらいでいいからよ。ああ、前みたいに半殺しにすんなよ。
誰だお前。
俺のネット仲間だよ。危ない撮影の時だけ協力してもらって。
Is he from the bodybuilding forum? Because if not, he's going down.
ストリートファイト最強。格闘系の朝倉チャンネルって知らない？
Another YouTuber, that's it?
今人気
Man.
爆発中なんだけどな。あ、そう。
Is a big plot of this game that YouTubers have a secret cabal and conspiracy, and we gotta fight all the YouTubers and VTubers.
そうだ、さっちさ。今思いついたんだけど、この喧嘩も撮影していい？後でうちのチャンネルとのコラボ動画ってことにして流すのどう？
いいよ別に。俺は殴れりゃいいから。
よっしゃー！これでうちのチャンネルも一気にメジャーになんぞ。よし、じゃあさっさと片付けて佐々木ってやつんとこ行くぞ。
佐々木ってなんで佐々木が出てくんだよ。
ああ、元横浜日渡し会の佐
They
々
know
木。
so much, it is so
も
little.
うとっくにネットで特定されてんだよ。あいつにも直撃インタビューかましてやるさ。
Also, these aren't very smart people. If they really think that these are violent ex-Yakuza, and their first plan is, let's go harass them, extort them a little with video, this is totally gonna go our way. Travel the world, beating up people for being jerks on the internet, if only Mule. I feel like there is potential of a game like that, on the serious or the silly side.
やめろ、あいつは 今必死に人生立て直してんだ。こっから先は一歩も行かせねえ。
Okay, so minor early game boss fight, but I got no heals or anything. This is what, 1 on 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. One Ichiban against a whole bunch of level 3s. Okay. Oh, and one level 5. Could you step out here so I could punch you into somebody? Nice. He's so polite. Okay. Ah, back hit. Where's my 71 HP? Okay. Even if it's been 3 or 4 years since this guy was a heavy hitter, there's no way he's going down to a bunch of YouTubers. Chance to stun, damages and knockback, light power. High chance of crit. I got 37 magical or mental points. Let's go Tenacious. Tenacious onto who? They've all spread out though. There, like this. Ah, there we go, 2 down. Oh, still my turn, alright. Let's fist you into him. Try to get him out next before he takes the next turn. Rock swing. So 1 damage up, the other must have been timing then. Okay, now and next. So could afford. And punch one to the other. And he knows what's going on. Could you turn your back to me quickly? No? Okay. He's too far away for proximity. Why don't I get to run away between things? Quick check real quick. Okay. 0 drop frames the entire stream. Remarkable. Oh, broke his caustics on that. 2,000 monies. He's got to work on that smile. Now that he's out of hello work. Tougher than you look. I just knocked his ass down. What is he doing playing cool? He was only giving 2% of his power. Is she trying to put an odd taxi? Because if so...
Tatara Channel. 足立さん、ちょうど連絡しようと思ってたとこで、実は。
すまん、春日。
Don't tell me. They got to his business, but he's got legit business. He's got contracts and everything. This Tatara-chan can't just be a busty booby VTuber. She's connected to something else. You think she's gonna be something innocuous, like, haha, here's a thing the kids are into these days, but no. It's gonna turn out that Tatara-chan herself is gonna be Nishiki back from the dead. Turns out he didn't die after all, and he's after revenge for the crime family that spurned him once before.
ってこって一体全体どうなってやがる。
俺も春日と同じような感じだった。出勤したら急に上司に呼ばれて、今日限り来なくていいってよ。
俺んとこには銀行から電話が来てな。
He's got receipts, he's got contracts, come on. Banks don't care about the public perception, they do much worse.
査定基準は企業秘密に該当するので明かせないの一点張りよ。ギリギリでやってきたからな。融資を打ち切られちゃ看板を下ろすより
Should have kept that company, Ichiban, call Eri up. Is that why it goes to Hawaii? Cause Grandma said that Eri is off wandering the world trying to pitch their senbei elsewhere. And us islanders do love some senbei. So maybe the real plot is chasing after her to get that job at Ichiban Confections back? That's why it's called Infinite Wealth. The search for infinite wealth to bankroll everybody again.
銀行から見放される。
そんで春日につきまとい始めた妙な連中。まあ偶然なわけねえよな。
やっぱ原因は
What caused all this? The VTuber cabal.
タタラヒソか。こいつは一体何なんだい。
いわゆる告発系ってジャンルの動画配信者だ。
And these guys can't even log off. These three guys collectively embody never logged on. You're not safe by logging off, it's gonna follow you.
今やスマホのおかげで誰にでもスクープをものにする機会ができた。
Oh man, they're scooping whistleblowing, but this is not it. The angles that they were getting in those videos, it has to be conspiratorial.
紹介するのが告発系だ。芸能人にやり捨てられた女が腹いせに証拠動画を送ることもあれば、正義感の強い政治家秘書が汚職を垂れ込むこともある。
じゃあ写真週刊誌みたいなもんか。
簡単に言えばそういうことだな。けど所詮は匿名性の強いネットで送られてくる情報だ。
Would it lie on the internet?
少なくね。そこがチャンネル主の腕の見せ所
To
でよ。
sort through or create?
しっかり裏を取った上で信憑性の高いネタを紹介するチャンネルは
I don't know about that, man.
中でもこのタタラチャンネルは随一の信頼度という。
Apparently, content creators that are well researched and credible are the most popular.
言われててな。過去にはこのチャンネルがきっかけで未解決事件が解決したこともある。今じゃ警察や政治家も欠かさず見てるって噂よ。
だったら俺に関する告発、あれはなんだよ。とんだガセじゃねえか。
そこがわからねえんだよな。タタラチャンネルが見抜けねえくらい巧妙に作り込まれた。
Oh, sure. She's just a cog in the machine. She's as much a victim.
垂れ込んだな。どこのドイツなんだ。
それは絶対明かされないようになっててな。だからタタラにはでかい垂れ込みが持ち込まれるんだ。
こいつが俺の動画を公開したのはいつだ。
3日前だ。再生数は300
3 mil, that's it?
で、タタラチャンネルが扱った以上、世間はそれを真実だと信じて疑わない。
タタラってのに連絡は取れねえもんなのか。
もちろん DM でメッセージを送ることはできるし。
He's really trying to DM.
今んとこ返信はない。
Where's her business email? Surely she's got a business email.
ところで後の祭りだ。一度ネットに上がったもんはあっという間にコピーが出回る。それにこの手の動画に飛びつく連中は鼻から真実なんて求めちゃいね
え。なんだよそりゃ。じゃあそいつらは何
Specifically calling out chat.
叩いてもいい人間を探してるんだ。ストレス発散のためにな。罪もない人間を叩くわけにはいかないだろう。だけど悪人ならどんなに叩いても良心が痛まねえ。
新時代のいじめみてえなもんだな。
その一方で悪事の抑止力になることもある。俺らだって
On the other hand,
青木亮の独白をネットにアップしたろ。
sure, it might have ruined these guys' lives, but
矛先が今度は自分たちにも向けられたってわけか。皮肉なもんだ。
すまねえ、足立さん。ナンバー俺のせいだ。あ？俺の脇が甘かったせいで。
what could he have done? Was he going to predict that people taking creep shots of him at work, out and about?
あんたらの新しい人生を俺が台無しにしちまった。本当にすまねえ。
まあ、おめえならそう考えるんだろうとは薄々思ってたけどよ。
I do love that shade of blue that
なんで
she's
一番のせいに
rocking.
なるんだよ、このバカ。悪いのはどう考えたってデマばらまいたやつだろ。
それに俺たちをなめんなって。これくらいの逆境、これまで何度だって味わってきた。
おうよ、ホームレスの時大雪の日に野宿したあの地獄に比べりゃこんなん極楽みたいなもんさ。これから何度だって這い上がってやるって。
But hey,
一番
now that we've all lost our legitimate jobs, then the excuse of why the other two party members couldn't interact with us no longer holds water, right? The whole thing about, well, we're criminals and you're not, it would delegitimize this life you're trying to build if you hung out with us. That's all gone, right? So the bros could all reconnect again, maybe put some more job openings our way this time?
お前だってそうだろ。
He's gone full forehead to floor.
足立さん。すまねえ。
けど、元棒の社会復帰についちゃ支援ができなくなっちまう。
まあ、仕事の供給源も窓口もなくなっちまうわけだからな。
情けねえ。おやさんの意志を継ぐなんて息巻いといて。
That was last year, Ichiban. Nobody remembers it.
今我慢の時だ。それより明日からもお前を頼ってくる奴がいるだろう。そいつらには。
And he's not the only one. Didn't Daigo himself also say that he was also making a security company to absorb some wayward Yakuza? Adachi's not alone in that. There's other people taking them in. Like lost little puppies waiting to be adopted. Is that chapter end? Not chapter end yet, really. I would have thought that would be like an introductory chapter end for the initial introduction to the game, first drama, things go bad. But I guess it's not chapter end till we beat somebody up. I mean, we did beat up like the YouTubers. That's gotta count for something, right? Ex-Yakuza, not good at Hello Work. Do they want me back at Hello Work, though? They're gonna have armed guards waiting, assuming I'm gonna retaliate because now I'm some kind of Yakuza demon. But I'm gonna have to call it there because it is 6:30 here almost. I got my recovery nurse duties I gotta do. And not sure when the next stream is going to be, but it will definitely be more Yakuza because we've been waiting for this one for forever. So for now, let us see who is online tonight. Dark Aria is on, both lurking in chat and streaming, doing the old double dip. MP's on, but MP's got a minimum raid size before you can raid him. And I know that everybody and their mother is playing Infinite Wealth for the next half year. 3,700 viewers tonight. So definitely plenty to choose from. Ooh, spoilers, I see somebody. Somebody's thumbnail has Ichiban with his old hair back. So it does get restored. Okay. I think that we'll toss a raid on over to Daria. Sound good? And like I said, not sure when the next stream is going to be, since there is still lots of recovery to go through. So either way, whenever it comes, it will come. Thank you folks for watching, take care of yourself, stick around for the raid, and I will see you folks the next time. Later.